Hey guys, SanaticStarcraft again, and first of all, I have to give props to this EBS person. You've been in my channel for like, I think like 24/7 actually. Just me and him right now. But he's actually been there like forever. Anyways, we're gonna be going against LaGTTfeRfe at 2806 points. And here we go. And I forgot to mention in my last video that I got another hard drive and I scrambled another random hard drive, so you guys won't be seeing any more lag in my commentaries, which is gonna be sweet. There's zero lag. My FPS is capped at my recording, and I don't think I've ever seen a drop in my recording so far. So it's pretty good. I'm not that rich. I didn't get a solid state drive. I just got some normal hard drives to whatever it. And thanks to Susie for helping me with that. And what I'm doing here is I'm going for my strategy. This is my strategy, is the fake Korean strategy, where you start typing Korean to tell him that you're Korean. And he is actually Japanese, I believe. Is that Japanese? Someone please tell me. I think that's Japanese. I don't even know what it means though. I have no idea. Cross positions on Metalopolis. I think Metalopolis is legit like the best map in this game. It's even for like every single race. Although if it's like a Zerg here, if I spawned here and he was here, it kind of give a Lost Temple effect without the cliff, which is better. But it's still pretty close and could get really bad. I like Metalopolis though. It's such a good map. Need to play it some more. I always keep getting like, I always play the same maps. It's always like Xel'Naga, which is a great map. I'm not saying Xel'Naga is a bad map, but I think it's just play it like every game. What else do I play a lot? I don't even know. There's not too much maps out there anyways, especially when you cross out 3 maps. So he's choosing not to wall in here. Not a big deal at all. Like, it's not like you're too retarded if you don't wall in. Tech Lab going down in his barracks. What does that tell me with this guy in drone? Probably one Reaper expansion. I'm guessing right now is probably a Reaper into something, but we'll see later. It's probably gonna be a Reaper into expansion. When I saw that, I went speed first. So once my speed comes up, I should be able to deal with the Reaper fairly well. I really like this opening, especially against like Terran versus Terran. Opening up with one Reaper just for scouting is awesome. Like, Reapers don't get used anymore. Ever since the nerf, it's like, I'm not gonna Reaper. I am correct. One Reaper into expansion. And normally normally players don't make a second Reaper. Wait, is this a second? What the heck am I saying? Never mind, that is the first Reaper. I am retarded. Dragging speed isn't going to be complete for another minute though, so I'm just going to lay down this hatchery. The hatchery won't die to one Reaper anyway. Oh, okay, there's a second Reaper. Yeah, I knew. It's just that thing in the back of your head, because I've played this game. I know what happens, right? So, it's kind of hard for me. It's like, yeah, there's 2 Reapers, so whatever. Second Reaper is building. They take 45 seconds. Before, I think it was like 40 or 35 or something. I'm trying to take down my hatchery here. I have 6 slings, but that should be enough to kill the Reaper once speed completes. And I'm just making sure my hatchery doesn't take too much damage, but hatchery can actually tank quite a bit. 30 damage per D8 charge. He's gonna climb up here and take quite a bit of damage. 10 HP for him. Zergling speed is up. Making lots of drones. Don't panic. Don't go like, oh my god, I need so much Zerglings. He's Reaper rushing. Command center and factory now for him, so he's teching up and expanding as well. More SCVs coming in. Those are gonna get taken out pretty easily. Losing a lot of Zerglings actually. Resources lost tab though. He actually has lost more. Oh, that's actually because of the cancelled bunker. My bad. Never mind. They need to fix that. I don't even know who's ahead right now. At this point, I'd say we're pretty even, whatever. 36 supply. Oh, supply I can tell when someone's even. 25. So I'd say maybe I'm ahead more, but he did get his expansion pretty early. Whatever. Starport coming down for him. 2 starports coming down for him. Oh my god, that's a lot of starports, bro. And he's actually not going to land this in his natural yet. He's just going to pump lots of SCVs out like this. Taking lots of mules. Actually, this orbital's not even doing... Oh. Alright, Zergling's coming in. I do see starport here. And 1 starport with no add-on really doesn't tell me much. You go Medivacs, you go 1 Bison, you go Banshee. It doesn't really tell much. That's why my overload's coming in. I do see 2 starports now, and that does tell me something. 2 starports. So, probably a Banshee out of this, I'd guess, and then maybe a Medivac or a Viking out of that. Doesn't have... He only has 1 Marine, though, I know that, so it's probably a Viking. Really decent harassment. Reactor coming after that. What am I making? I'm ahead right now. Actually, wait. Oh, that's doing meals, never mind. 3 starports on the way, man. That's a lot of starports. I see all 3 starports as well. Well, periodically I saw it, but I think when I was in game I actually didn't see 3. I only saw 2. 1 starport on the reactor, 1 starport on the tech lab, another starport from League, barracks, engineering bay, probably for mutas, but I am actually not nowhere near mutas. 1 spore coming down here, 1 spore coming down here for Banshees. Viking here is going to be pretty annoying. Taking out a couple overlords to pay for himself, probably. Queens are going to come out here. I love transfusing overlords, by the way. Queens, if you have extra energy, just transfuse the overlord. It's pretty sweet, actually. Another command center coming down here. Another command center landing here. So he is actually double expanding, and this is pretty dang risky. 3 bases that early. He has 3 bases earlier than me, bro. That is pretty insane. Making a ton of Zerglings, Spire, Baneling's Nest, Roach Warren. So just getting all my tech structures up pretty much. Because all I had was speed pretty much. Stopping the creep there. Overlords, dying. I don't really have much anti-air at this point other than my queens, which are in the middle of nowhere. He only has 1 Banshee though, so 1 Banshee, if he goes with drones, could do a little bit of damage, but I do have spores and he's going to have to be careful of losing that. Queens finally coming back up. I think I was wondering, like, where the heck are all my queens? There they were. Zerglings down here to prevent this expansion. I'm just going to sit right here and be like, bring it. Can't land on top of my Zerglings and squish them. You can't do that. Planetary Fortress coming down here. Smart choice. I'm probably going to find that out sometime. Eventually. Another Overlord coming down. I was trying to transfuse that, but he was too far. Or she was too far. And this is actually looking pretty bad for me. 61 supply for him. 59 for this dude. And another expansion, man. You're trying to go on 4 bases already? Well, not really, but he can take this at any time pretty much once he lifts that off. Oh, it's looking pretty crappy. I don't even have a 3rd base up. And his harassment was actually pretty good. Kept me on my toes, made me build lots of queens, spores. Lots of mutas coming up. And my saturation is actually pretty crappy, dude. What the heck? Oh my god, 4 bases. Pretty soon. And 4 bases landing now. This is just going to pump out a lot of SCVs. This is almost completed. This already has a lot of SCVs. Way too much SCVs. But you can transfer here pretty easily. Distance is pretty short. 2 Reapers. Does he have Reaper speed? Oh my god, I don't think I've seen anybody get Reaper speed in like ages, man. 3rd base is coming up for myself, realizing that I am pretty far behind. Do I see that expansion? No, I don't. Bad place overload. Bad. Drone transfer here. If you look at the income, he is actually beating me. Look at the harvesters, he's actually beating me. And I just wasn't confident to drone with those Vikings and stuff flying around my base, so that led to me being pretty far behind. Joining up now once I have my mutas to take care of the Vikings and Banshees and all that stuff. Muta looking at me a little bit. Normally mutas are pretty good against Vikings, but he has so much Vikings to the point where my mutas would probably lose, so it's actually kind of bad, man. 2 turrets coming down here. This is saturated. This base I've not I have no clue that this base exists. Third base is up. Gonna want to drone that up pretty fast. And when you see air armies like this, when I see so much Vikings right now, I haven't seen any ground force really, other than the stupid Reapers and Dandelion, Hellions, whatever on the ground. Like, just dies, whatever. Infestation pit is really what you need. I've played quite a bit of Terrans who actually go air, and it's actually pretty hard to deal with, man. This is finally saturated. So is this. Anyways, pathogen glands before infestors. So when the infestors come up, fungal growth will be available. Fast in here a little bit. Fly straight into the Vikings. Oh my god, man. How much was that? A lot of meters lost. I'm looking pretty crappy right now, actually. Some Baneling's coming, just in case he comes up with Marines. I mean, Marines are perfect for mineral dumping, so there's always a good chance that Terrans will have Marines in their army composition, guys. Want to saturate this up. I am heading to drones now, finally, and evening up in the income, which makes no sense. Just because the saturation's pretty crappy. Space stopped making SCVs. Probably should have made SCVs there. It's not bad. Oh, he's repairing, that's why. So lots of mutas for me. Infestation pit has finished researching pathogen glands, so infestors will come out pretty soon here. I want to start thinking about a fourth right now and saturating this crap. Minerals aren't looking too well though. I'm making 14 drones. That should probably saturate this. Then I want to grab this. Lots of Vikings. One Banshee. One Banshee is so annoying. Lots of Banelings morphing. Infestors do have fungal growth, so if I get a good fungal growth on his air army and just clean it up with mutas, it could be pretty good. And I could actually not be as far as I want to. One Banshee just forced to cancel my fourth here. So that's kind of lame, but I will get that up pretty soon again. Harvesters, 77 to 67. This is making SCVs finally. Just giving him that extra income. 5 harvesters on 1 gas. Right here. You see this current harvester is 5. So you have 2 extra SCVs there. I don't think he'll ever notice. This is saturated, man. 2 planetary fortress. This will be actually pretty hard to bust with, but what he's gonna want here is a couple of tanks. Even a Raven here. So I want to grab this 4th base now. Infestors on this watchtower because I can get a pretty good. I can fungal here